What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ Player Profile. Today we're focusing on San Jose Sharks center Logan Couture. Last year, runner-up in the Calder Memorial Trophy voting. The 6'1", 195-pound native of Guelph, Ontario, and veteran of the Ottawa 67s. He 09-010 played 25 games with the Sharks and had 9 points, but played 42 games in Worcester and had 53 points. So he was really lighting up the AHL, and proved his worth that year with San Jose. And then the next year, which was last year, made the team out of camp and had 56 points on the strength of 32 goals and 24 assists to pay San Jose in the goal department. Stepping up with Setaguchi and Heatley struggling and not being there anymore. But great young center. Should have been the top pick in the 07 draft, but slipped to number 9 due to concussion problems, which thankfully did not followed him to the NHL. One of the elite young players in the game. He's off to a decent start this year, 20 points in 27 games. +6, which is good. What you want to see out of a young player, especially a 22-year-old like Mr. Couture is, and he's got a very, very bright future. Signed a 2-year extension this past offseason for below market value, which gives San Jose plenty of flexibility on a cap-type team that has aspirations to win the Stanley Cup. Their top 6 forwards, him, Thornton, Malo, Klo, Pavelski, and Havlat. Those are 6 of the best top 6 forwards in the game. The defense has been solidified with Boyle and Burns back there, in addition of Vlasic. So, see how it all shapes up. Is this the year for San Jose? I don't know. That question's asked all the time. Obviously, won the conference finals last year, and he had 14 points in 18 playoff games last year, which is excellent. After having 4 goals in 15 playoff games the year before, including one game winner against Detroit and 2010. But if this is indeed San Jose's year, Couture is going to need to step his game up and play to the level of of Stanley Cup aspirations. They're going to need all they can out of all their guys. They retooled the roster this offseason. Danny Heatley and Setaguchi were sent away for Havlat, and Brent Burns gave up a couple picks and a top prospect for Burnsy. And they're going to need to bring it in and get it done this year. I think the pressure's on. The window of opportunity is starting to run out with Thornton and Malo getting a little bit older. They're not as young as they were, and the opportunities are starting to slip away. So let's see how they respond to the adversity of this year's postseason. Long term, I project Logan Couture to be a 45 goal scorer. That's responsible defensively, kills penalties, and does all the intangibles. It helps you in hockey games. He's a wicked shot, and that's what you want to see. If you need to score goals, you gotta shoot to score, and he's not afraid to shoot. And he'll be lighting up opposing goalies for the Sharks for a long, long time, and I look forward to watching him develop into one of the top flight snipers in the NHL. He's got some versatility. He can play the wing, play center. Depends upon where you need him. But with his 2A acumen and natural goal scoring ability, coupled with his versatility, I can't see him not being a superstar for the next 10 years in the NHL. He's too good, and I think a lot of teams are going to regret passing on him. I know the Bruins are, for Zach Campbell. The San Jose traded up with Toronto to get that pick to draft him, and he's been a great fit out there ever since. So that's it for this episode of the Power Play with CJ Player Profile. Stay tuned for more throughout the year.